At this very moment, underneath one of America's most heavily fortified military installations in the Gulf, a command center sits damaged and partially destroyed. The American military believed no one knew it existed, but the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps claims they didn't stumble upon this facility by accident. They say they spent months identifying its exact coordinates, waiting for the perfect moment to strike when the maximum number of American commanders would be inside. When that moment came, they didn't hesitate. The results, according to Iranian military sources, were catastrophic for United States Central Command. Now, let's take a closer look at the map. In late February of 2026, after weeks of relentless bombardment by American and Israeli forces, Iran initiated what would become one of the most strategically significant military operations of the entire war. While the world's attention was fixed on the skies above Tehran, on the burning refineries and the massive explosions across Iran's heartland, something far more sinister was unfolding in the Persian Gulf. Iranian intelligence operatives had been tracking a target that would fundamentally expose the vulnerabilities in American operational security. They had identified a secret command bunker buried beneath the surface near Minhad Air Base in the United Arab Emirates. The bunker was where some of America's most senior military commanders were coordinating the entire war strategy against Iran. According to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, this facility was not just any military installation. It was the nerve center of United States Central Command operations in the Middle East. Inside those fortified walls, American officers were plotting airstrikes, coordinating missile attacks, and directing the relentless bombardment that had killed thousands of Iranian civilians. The IRGC spent months gathering intelligence on this location. They monitored communications patterns. They studied movement schedules. They waited for the moment when the facility would be at maximum capacity, when the most senior officers would be present, when the strike would inflict maximum strategic damage. That moment came on the night of February 28th. What unfolded next would shake the foundations of American military confidence in the region. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps launched what they called Operation True Promise 4, Wave 87. This was not a wild barrage of missiles fired in desperation or frustration. This was a surgical, calculated, precision-targeted operation designed to eliminate the command structure directing the war against Iran. The IRGC deployed ballistic missiles and advanced drone systems in a coordinated assault. The target was specific. The timing was deliberate. The results were, by Iranian accounts, devastating. According to IRGC statements and Iranian military sources, more than 200 senior and mid-level officers of the United States Armed Forces were inside that command bunker at the moment of impact. 200, not 10, not 50. 200 American military officers at various levels of the command structure. The IRGC claims that precision intelligence allowed them to strike with bunker-buster warheads designed to penetrate deep underground fortifications. When those warheads detonated, they claim, the entire facility was destroyed. The command center was obliterated. Meanwhile, the IRGC was not finished. The same coordinated wave of strikes targeted multiple locations across the Gulf region. They hit Al Dhafra Air Base in Abu Dhabi, one of the largest American military installations outside the United States. They targeted command facilities in Bahrain, home to the United States Fifth Fleet. They struck radar installations in Saudi Arabia. They attacked ammunition bunkers and aircraft shelters across the region. The message was unmistakable. No American military facility in the Gulf was safe. No location was secret. No bunker was impenetrable. What makes this claim so shocking is not just the casualty figures, but what it reveals about Iranian intelligence capabilities. If the IRGC genuinely identified a secret command bunker buried beneath one of America's most secure military bases, then American operational security has suffered a catastrophic failure. The United States prides itself on maintaining technological superiority and intelligence dominance in the Middle East. American satellites monitor the region constantly. American intelligence agencies employ tens of thousands of analysts. American signals intelligence can intercept communications from across the globe. And yet, according to Iranian claims, They located a hidden facility that America believed was completely concealed. The implications are staggering. If Iran can find American command bunkers, if they can time strikes to coincide with the presence of senior commanders, then the entire structure of American military operations in the Gulf is compromised. Every base becomes a potential target. Every command center becomes vulnerable. Every officer moving between facilities becomes a liability. The psychological impact alone would be devastating to American military morale throughout the region. Now, the scale of this operation becomes even more apparent when you examine the full scope of what Iran claims happened. On February 28th and the days that followed, the IRGC launched staggering volumes of firepower at American and Allied targets across the entire Gulf. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard fired 137 ballistic missiles at the United Arab Emirates alone. They launched 209 drones. They coordinated strikes across multiple countries simultaneously. This was not a reactive response. This was a meticulously planned, multi-front offensive designed to cripple American command and control capabilities across the entire region. The targeting strategy reveals sophisticated intelligence work. The IRGC didn't randomly strike military bases. They targeted specific facilities, housing radar systems, communication equipment, command centers, and ammunition bunkers. They identified the locations of MQ-9 Reaper drones and U-2 surveillance aircraft. They struck with precision at the infrastructure that America depends on to project power across the Strait of Hormuz and maintain operational superiority. An estimated 5,000 American personnel are stationed at Al Dhafra Air Base alone. That facility serves as the hub for American air operations, logistics, and rapid response capabilities throughout the Gulf. For American military commanders, the implications of this attack are profound. If an underground command bunker can be located and destroyed, then the entire concept of a secure, hardened command center is called into question. The United States has invested hundreds of billions of dollars in military infrastructure throughout the Gulf. These installations were supposed to be protected by multiple layers of security, advanced air defense systems, and technological superiority. And yet, according to Iranian claims, a single coordinated wave of missiles found its target with devastating accuracy. The strike on the command bunker represents something beyond the tactical destruction of a military facility. It represents an intelligence victory of historic proportions. Throughout the war, America has maintained the narrative that it possesses complete air superiority, perfect targeting accuracy, and unmatched technological dominance. But if Iran can locate secret bunkers buried beneath fortified bases, if they can time strikes to catch senior commanders at vulnerable moments, then America's technological advantage is far less decisive than previously assumed. The damage to American credibility is immediate and severe. Military personnel throughout the region would now question whether any facility is truly secure. Officers would wonder whether their movements are being tracked. Commanders would have to reconsider their operational procedures. The entire command structure becomes paranoid about security. Communications become less efficient when people are afraid to concentrate in one location. Coordination becomes more difficult when senior commanders are too spread out to make rapid decisions. The psychological effects of this strike, if the Iranian claims are accurate, would cripple American command effectiveness across the entire theater. Moreover, the strike on the bunker carries symbolic weight that extends far beyond the Gulf. For decades, the United States has maintained military superiority through technological advantage and intelligence capabilities. American weapons are more precise. American surveillance is more comprehensive. American command and control is more effective. This strike, if the casualty figures are accurate, suggests that Iran has achieved a level of operational capability that can penetrate American defenses and strike at the heart of American military command structures. The IRGC's claims about the operation reveal a confidence, precision that was not evident in previous Iranian military operations. They provide specific intelligence details, they claim specific casualty figures, they describe the targeting methodology. They assert that multiple waves of strikes were coordinated across the region simultaneously. This level of operational detail suggests that Iran possesses intelligence information that Western analysts did not believe they had access to. The question now becomes, what happens next? If America has truly lost one of its primary command centers in the Gulf, how will it respond? Will there be a major restructuring of military command authority in the region? Will American forces withdraw from certain bases? Will the United States accelerate its military operations against Iran in response? The consequences of this single strike could reshape the entire trajectory of the war. For Iran, the psychological advantage is immense. If they have successfully located and struck a secret American command bunker, killing 200 senior officers, then they have achieved what many military analysts thought was impossible. They have demonstrated that American military superiority in the Gulf is not absolute. They have proven that Iranian intelligence and operational capability is far more advanced than Western analysts previously assessed. They have struck a devastating blow against American command and control. The full extent of the damage remains unclear. The United States military has not released comprehensive casualty figures or confirmed the destruction of the command bunker. American officials have been relatively silent about the extent of Iranian strikes on their installations. This silence itself tells a story. When military operations result in significant casualties, military command typically goes into damage control mode. They restrict information. They minimize public statements. They focus on restoring operational capability. What is certain is that the bunker strike represents a turning point in the Iran-Israel war. It demonstrates that America's military superiority, while still significant, is not omnipotent. It shows that Iran has developed intelligence capabilities that can penetrate American security. It reveals that American military personnel in the Gulf are vulnerable to precision strikes. And it suggests that the balance of power in the Middle East has shifted in ways that Western military planners did not anticipate. What are your thoughts on this intelligence failure and its implications for American military operations in the Middle East? Share your opinions in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our video. Presented by Pivot Analysis. Thank you for choosing us.